It started like something out of a dream. Margaret Wilson, a 67-year-old widow, sat quietly in her living room one evening, the glow of her tablet reflecting softly on her face. The house was silent, too silent. Ever since her husband passed, the days felt longer, the nights colder. Scrolling through Facebook had become her escape. That's when she saw it. Michael Anderson sent you a friend request. His profile picture showed a handsome, middle-aged man in a hard hat, standing on what looked like an oil rig. His smile was confident. His eyes, kind. Margaret hesitated for a moment. Then she clicked accept. She had no idea that one click would change her life forever. Before we go deeper into Margaret's story, take a second to hit that subscribe button. Stories like this could save someone you love from falling into the same trap. The message came almost instantly. Hello Margaret, I hope you don't mind me reaching out. I couldn't help but notice your beautiful smile. Margaret felt her cheeks warm. It had been years since anyone had called her beautiful. They began talking. At first, it was casual. Good mornings. Good nights. Small jokes. But within days, it turned into something deeper. Michael told her he was a widowed oil engineer, currently working offshore. He spoke about loneliness, about missing companionship. Just like her. It felt meant to be. Every morning, she woke up to his messages. Every night, she fell asleep reading his words. He listened. He cared. He understood. Or at least, that's what she believed. Weeks passed. Their conversations moved from Facebook to private messaging apps. Then to long phone calls. His voice was calm, reassuring, addictive. I wish I could hold your hand right now, he would say. Margaret would smile, her heart racing like a teenager's. For the first time in years, she felt alive. Her children noticed the change. You seem happier, Mom, her daughter said during a visit. Margaret blushed. I've met someone. But something about the story didn't sit right. Have you video called him? Her son asked. Margaret paused. Well, no. He says his work doesn't allow it. Her son frowned. Just be careful. But Margaret didn't want to hear it. Love had returned to her life. She wasn't going to let doubt ruin it. If you've ever met someone online, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, how well do you really know them? And don't forget to subscribe. Awareness is the first line of defense. One evening, Michael's tone changed. I hate to ask this, but I'm in a difficult situation. Margaret's heart dropped. He explained that there had been an issue with his contract. Payments were delayed. He couldn't access his funds offshore. I just need a little help to sort things out. I promise I'll pay you back as soon as I'm back. Margaret hesitated. But then she remembered his words. His kindness. His love. How much do you need? She asked softly. Just $2,000. It felt like a lot. But for love, it felt small. She sent the money. That was the beginning. The requests didn't stop. There was always something. A delayed shipment. A medical emergency. A customs issue. Each time, Michael sounded desperate. Each time, Margaret believed him. I swear, this is the last time, he would say. But it never was. She began dipping into her savings. Then her retirement fund. Then, loans. Her children started noticing. Mom, what's going on? Her daughter asked one night. Nothing, Margaret replied quickly. But her eyes told a different story. Margaret's son decided to investigate. He reverse-searched Michael's profile picture. The result hit him like a punch. The photo belonged to a real oil engineer, a man who had no idea his identity was being used. Mom, this isn't real, he said, showing her the evidence. Margaret shook her head. No, you're wrong. Michael loves me. But doubt had crept in. She confronted him. Michael, are you who you say you are? There was a pause. Then anger. After everything we've shared, you don't trust me. Guilt washed over her. I'm sorry, she whispered. And just like that, she believed him again. One day, Michael made a final request. I need $25,000. This will clear everything. I'll finally come see you. Margaret froze. That was everything she had left. But the promise of finally meeting him, of holding him, of not being alone anymore, it was too powerful. She sent the money. Days passed. Then weeks. Silence. No messages. No calls. Nothing. Margaret sat staring at her phone, her hands trembling. "Michael," she whispered. But there was no reply. There would never be one. If this story is opening your eyes, share it. You might save someone from losing everything. And don't forget to subscribe for more real-life stories that matter. Reality hit like a storm. Margaret had been scammed. The man she loved never existed. The voice, the messages, the promises, all lies. She had lost over $100,000. But the money wasn't the worst part. It was the betrayal, the humiliation, the heartbreak. She felt broken, ashamed, alone. Margaret reported the scam. Authorities explained it was part of a larger network, organized criminals targeting vulnerable individuals online. Recovery was unlikely. The money was gone. But her story mattered. With time, Margaret began to heal. She joined support groups. She spoke out. She warned others. "Don't ignore the red flags," she would say. "I did, and it cost me everything." Real stories. Real lessons. If you want to stay informed and protect your loved ones, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This isn't just Margaret's story. It's happening every day. To mothers. To fathers. To friends. To people who just wanted to feel loved again. Scammers don't just steal money. They steal trust. They steal hope. They steal hearts. But awareness can stop them. If someone you've never met avoids video calls, has a story that feels too perfect, asks for money, no matter the reason, walk away. Because behind that screen might not be love, but a nightmare waiting to begin. Subscribe now for more powerful real-life stories and help spread awareness. You never know who you might save.